Hello and welcome back again, Coffee Beans. This is Agricultural Structures and Building Constructions. Definition of terms. GHIJK. Gable, vertical triangular, or Gothic-shaped portion of a building end wall. Gable roof is one of the most universally used roof shapes on farm buildings. This type of roof is commonly seen on two-story poultry houses, dairy barns, and single-story buildings that are too wide for shed type of roof. Gambrel, symmetrical roof with two or more slopes on each side of the ridge, the lower slopes being steeper than the upper slopes. Gambrel roof is used to gain more space for the overhead storage of hay and feed. This roof is common sight on two-story dairy barns and other livestock shelters where overhead storage of hay is desired. Gas holder retainer, cantilever beam that holds the gas holder, movable cover in position at the desired biogas pressure. Gas production rate, amount of biogas produced per day per cubic meter of slurry. Gas trap, U and J-shaped plumbing device to pass liquids, but hold enough liquid to prevent the flow of gas. Gestation stall, individual stall in which pregnant sow is held during gestation. Girder, horizontal framing member in a building framework between columns or vertical posts. Girts, longitudinal members of the framework used to support the glazing materials on the walls. Glazing, the transparent or translucent covering of a greenhouse, that is glass, polyethylene, fiberglass, etc. Glossy, property of wood that enables it to reflect light or sheen. Grate grating, parallel bars or grill over an opening. Gutter or other receptacle, designed to pass liquids, grain and or manure solids but not trash and to support animals, vehicles or persons. Gravity drain gutter, any gutter designed and operated to improve livestock waste removal by periodic draining with little or no flushing or washing. Gravity separation systems, structures which utilize gravity to collect more dense particulate solids by allowing them to settle out of highly liquid manure. Greenhouse, a structure that provide a reliable enclosure within which an environment favorable to plant growth can be attained. Greenhouse effect, the warming of the Earth's atmosphere caused by a buildup of carbon dioxide or other trace gases. Greenhouse, ridge and furrow, a method of greenhouse construction where modular roof units are connected at the eave by common gutter. Green lumber, refers to freshly cut lumber with MC above FSP. Guarded, shielded, fenced, or otherwise protected by means of suitable deterrent, or by nature of location so as to remove foreseeable risk of personal injury from accidental contact or approach. Guarded by location, moving parts are so protected by their location with reference to frame, foundation, or structure as to remove the foreseeable risk of accidental contact by persons or objects. Gusset, plate or bracket for reinforcing over, around a building framework joint. Gutter, open or covered trench for collection and flow of liquids or wastes. If used for wastewater, it is usually lined with concrete, plastic, fiberglass or tile. Gutter cleaner, mechanical conveyor gutter for removing manure from a barn. Gutter connected greenhouse, a series of two or more single-span greenhouses joined together at the eave by a drain gutter. Half monitor, unequal sloped roofs with a short, vertical wall directly beneath the ridge that joins the roof slopes together. Half section, cross-section of one half of a symmetrical building. Handrail, a single bar or pipe supported on brackets from a wall partition, or vertical supports to provide a continuous handhold for persons using a stair or catwalk. Hardboard, is made by exploding wood chips into wood fibers and then forming them into panels under heat and pressure. Hardpan, a horizon cemented with organic matter. Silica, sesquioxides, or calcium carbonate. Hardness or rigidity is maintained when wet or dry and samples do not slake in water. Hardwood, is a type of plywood which is used for paneling and finishing where usually only one face is with hardwood finish. Hatchery, controlled environment building for hatching eggs. Head gate, locking device to secure an animal at the neck, usually in a sorting alley or on a squeeze chute, for purposes of examination and or treatment. Head house, a building, attached to greenhouse or freestanding, used as a work and storage area. Headrail, a horizontal member across the front of a free stall to help position an animal and to aid in keeping manure out of the stall area. Heat balance, the difference between the heat gained within the building and all the heat lost from the building. Heated floor, floor having some means for being heated from within, usually warm water pipes or electric cable. Heater mat, an electrically heated wire mesh or heated liquid network embedded in a cold store floor to prevent freezing of water which may be in the soil below. Heating, addition of heat to the interior of the building from any source including the sun. Heat loss, common term that refers to gross loss of heat from livestock or a building through surfaces and openings. Heat of conduction, quantity of heat that will pass in a unit time through a unit area of a specified thickness of material under a unit temperature. Hip, meeting of line of two non-parallel roof slopes where roof drainage diverges. Hip roof, are more desirable from an architectural standpoint than from utilitarian value. It requires more complicated framing than the gable roof and is consequently more expensive to build. One of the most common uses of hip roof is on garages. Holding area. Area provided to accommodate animals before milking. Holding capacity. The amount of paddy in a continuous flow dryer at any one time. Holding pen. Confinement area used for temporarily restraining livestock before loading, moving, treating, milking, etc. Holding period. The period that follows cool down. Holding tools. Are tools used to hold materials while other tools are used to cut, shape, modify, or turn threaded items like screws. Holding tools are also used to grip objects such as bolts or pieces of wire. They are even used to bend or shape objects and in fastening and gluing, example, clamps. Pliers, vices. Hollow piston manure pump. A piston manure pump which uses a hollow piston equipped with one-way gate which allows manure to flow through the piston on the retraction stroke and then moves it into the pipeline on the extension stroke. Horizontal air circulation. A system utilizing fans to generate a horizontal air circulation pattern above the plant canopy. Horizontal silo. Rectangular, usually above ground. Silo with vertical or outward sloping sidewalls. Hospital pen. Pen for holding and treating sick or injured livestock. Hod nursery. A high temperature, approximately 30 degrees Celsius, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, nursery unit for rearing pigs weaned at 3 to 4 weeks of age. Hover. Suspended cover of wood, canvas or other material, over an area in a pen or stall aimed at conserving heat and minimizing air movement for newborn animals, may include a heat source. Hutch. Small enclosure with an adjoining outdoor pen used for sheltering individual small dairy calves. Incineration. The rapid oxidation of solids within a specially designed combustion chamber. Incubator. Device used to mechanically control environment for gestating and hatching poultry eggs. Infiltration. Generally undesirable air exchange which occurs through small, uncontrolled openings in the greenhouse covering. Intake, or inlet velocity. Velocity of air as it enters the building through an air inlet. Integrated plant. Biogas plant where the digester and gas chamber formed one unit. Joints. Refer to the entire assemblage at the intersections of the members. Kitchen work surface. Refers to any work area approximately 36 inches above the floor exclusive of cooking range surface or sink surface. Hope it helps. Thank you again for listening. Please like, subscribe and comment your suggestion on topics you want to hear. Links of previous topics are stated in the description box below. See you in the next part. Bye. Rar.